This tutorial will describe the general usage of the Oliver Hazard Perry class FFG-7, a guided missile frigate. It will briefly describe all stations on the FFG-7 and how to successfully operate those stations in conjunction with the nav map screen. For detailed information on the FFG-7 and all other components of the game, we encourage you to consult the manual. This is the navigation station. The nav screen displays the 2D geosit plot and the 3D view window. In the upper left corner of the screen is the DDI, Digital Display Indication, which provides information on the selected contact. Right-click menus allow the player to control many of the game's functions from this station. The toolbar at the bottom of the screen is available at every station. The features and functions of the navigation station are fully described in a separate breakout tutorial. The bridge station is where the player controls the movement of the FFG. Deployment of the towed array sonar is controlled from the bridge, as are the countermeasure systems. In order to launch an embarked helicopter, the player must ensure the wind is within the launch envelope and then set a green deck. As officer of the deck, OOD, the player may go out to either the port bridge wing or the starboard bridge wing. The machine gun station is where the player can engage targets with a .50 caliber machine gun. The ASW Tactical Air Controller, ASTAC station, is where the MH-60R helicopter can be launched and controlled. Once a helo has been launched and the link has been established, the player can take control and assign fly-to waypoints, sonobuoy drop waypoints, and weapon drop waypoints. The acoustic station displays the sonobuoy processor. This is where the player analyzes the acoustic data being gathered by the deployed sonobuoys in order to detect, identify, and determine the position of both surface and subsurface platforms. A detailed description of this station is presented in the sonobuoy breakout scenario. The hull sonar station and the towed array sonar station are where the player interacts with the ship's acoustic sensors. The breakout tutorial, FFG Sensors, provides details on the employment of these and other ship sensors. The EW Electronic Warfare Station displays the bearing or direction to intercepted radar transmissions. The EW equipment contains a database of known radar classes which the player can use to identify the intercepted signal. The TMA, Target Motion Analysis Station, displays the ship's plotting table. This is where bearing and/or range information from the various sensors is plotted and used to determine a contact's position, course, and speed. The breakout tutorial, TMA, gives a detailed description of the TMA station. The Weapons Coordinator Station is where the player enters contact tracks into the target queue. The tracks in the target queue are then available to be engaged by the various ship weapon systems. The ship's missile and gun systems are employed from the Weapons Control Station. At this station, targets in the target queue are selected, assigned a fire control radar, and then engaged. From the Torpedo Control Station, the player selects a track from the target queue, selects a torpedo tube, enters the weapon preset parameters, and launches the torpedo. This concludes our general FFG-7 tutorial. Please consult the manual for a more detailed description of how to use the FFG-7 stations and tactics to employ those stations successfully in a game.